and it's the King Biscuit Blues Festival, King Biscuit Time, the longest-running blues radio show in history. And I had a chance to go to that festival, named after the radio show. I spent most of the 2000s attending mostly the King Biscuit Blues Festival, but also others. I was working on music journalism and photography that decade, spending very little time on the air playing jazz or blues, instead visiting live music venues. And among the hundreds of other acts I've enjoyed, maybe, even performing there a couple times myself, we have Willie Smith, the late Willie Big Eyes Smith, the last drummer of the Muddy Waters Band, and he was leader occasionally, especially at this festival. Going to listen to a Muddy associated tune, Baby Please Don't Go. On drums and vocals, Willie Smith.
Gone down to town and farm, they got the shackles on. You got me way down here. You got me way down here. You got me way down here. About to roll and fall, you treat me like a dog. Well, all right, go, go, go.
woman is a heavy hitter, yet she exists only in the underground. Reba Russell Band. And Part-Time Love from her City of the Blues 2000 release. And we also heard Willie Big Eyes Smith and Baby Please Don't Go. Just a couple more acts that I saw through the years at the King Biscuit Blues Festival, mainly in the decade of the 2000s. The festival, I think, started in the 80s. It's still going on. It's had various names through the years, always associated with the name of the original radio show, the King Biscuit Time. The reason I'm doing it is today I'm wearing the King Biscuit Time t-shirt on one side. On the other side is the King Biscuit Blues Festival, although I'm fully retired from corporate radio. You can't take my neckties away from me. I'm still putting the necktie on over the shirt on our YouTube video. So there you have them. A couple more from the King Biscuit Blues Festival. Just had to reminisce on some of our opportunities here on the air this day. We've also paid tribute to a couple we've lost to the coronavirus in both Ellis Marsalis and Bucky Pizzarelli. And we've played on our local Arizona show, Spill the Beans, a band that existed here in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Later became the Tubes. More information on our Arizona shows also at our website, fullmoonhacksaw.com. I have one more here until our noon quitting time for today. We're here live on fullmoonhacksaw.com Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon with the Gerald Wilson Big Band of the West Coast from the 1980s. Blues, Bones, and Bobby, somewhat of a hit in jazz circles, and I will come back and give you the names of the soloists, just in case you're interested, right about the noon hour here today. The Gerald Wilson Orchestra of the 80s, Blues, Bones, and Bobby, another original by Gerald Wilson, starring Bobby Bryant as the principal soloist on trumpet, also Ernie Watts, tenor sax, and Harold Land Jr. on the electric, while Milcho Leviev played the acoustic piano. Now, this is Gerald Wilson's orchestra from the West Coast. He was very successful in the 60s, pretty much obliterated by the fusion of the 70s, and then had a comeback in the 80s, and everyone was really happy for his return.